Alright guys, it is Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com. Now today, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 back exercises that you must be doing. Now, I'm going to take you through these exercises, show you what they are, and give you a few tips and techniques that I like to use when performing these exercises to really get the most out of them. Also, I really advise you to watch this video right to the end because exercise number 3 is one that I definitely recommend, and it's probably the most important one to include in your back workouts if you really want that good back definition. Anyway, let's get started. The first exercise that I'm going to show you is going to be a close grip lat pull down. Alright, so this exercise here is definitely an exercise that I advise you guys to include in the majority of your back workouts. Reason being because it is such a great exercise for really working the lats, especially the lower lats. Now there's a few different ways to do a lat pull down. You can use a wide grip, a medium grip, or a close grip. The reason that I'm using a close grip is so my elbows stay in front of my body. What happens when your elbows are in front of your body and you pull down? You end up pulling from your lower lat insertions. So it really activates the entire lat muscle. When you're using a wide grip and you pull the weight down, what ends up happening is you end up pulling a lot of the weight down with your rear deltoids and your upper back. And the lower part of your lat gets deactivated somewhat. So the best way to really activate the lower lat and the entire lat muscle is to keep your body straight and to use a close grip. Pull down like this and it pulls from the lat insertion point. And what that does, it builds a bigger lat which gives you more of a V taper, which is the look that everyone's trying to go for. So right now I'm going to show you how this exercise performs. You're going to grab it close there, keep your body straight, you're going to pull the weight straight down in front of you and squeeze. Keeping your elbows in front of you the whole time. And that right there, guys, is exercise number 1 that you must include in your back workouts. Alright guys, exercise number 2 for an exercise that you must include in your back workout somewhere is the seated cable row. Now the reason that I advise you to include this in your back workout is because it is a great exercise for really building that back thickness. Now pull-ups and pull-downs and all that stuff really help build the width. Doing a row or any form of row, especially the cable, seated cable row, really helps develop that thickness in your back. Now a technique that I like to use when performing my seated cable rows is I actually like to go right the way forward and stretch the entire lats out. I then pull the weight back and I overextend so I can get a better contraction. Now the way I was actually taught to perform this in personal training school was actually to keep my form strict. Keep my body up straight, don't move, and just pull like that. But if you actually think about it, when you do this, it's basically just your bicep muscle being worked. If you want to activate and engage your back as much as possible, you want to go right the way forward. Stretch that lat out, use the lats to pull it back, and then overextend here, just to get a better contraction in the back. If you watch Arnold and Pumping Iron, or any of Arnold's training videos, this is the exact way that Arnold performed his cable rows. So there's a big take-home point right there. Go right the way forward, stretch the lats out, so you get a better stretch and a better contraction. So, right the way forward, overextend, contract. Right the way forward, overextend, contract. You don't want to be doing this. That is basically just all biceps. Alright guys, exercise number 3 right now, and probably one of the most important, in my opinion, for really getting that back definition. Obviously, you must have a low body fat for that back definition to come through, but this is such a great exercise for developing that back definition because it works all the little muscles in your back that often get neglected when you do your heavy exercises like heavy barbell rows or heavy dumbbell rows. The lats and the bigger muscles in the back take over. When performing this exercise though, it is the little muscles in the back that really get activated and really get developed. The middle and the lower traps, being the two middle parts of the back, are definitely two of the muscles that really give that back that definition when you're at low body fat. And this exercise that I'm about to show you is one of the best exercises for developing that. So I'm going to show you what it is right now. It is reverse cable flies. Now this exercise here, when you do this, what I always advise is to have the cables set to higher than your head. That way it allows you to pull the weight down, which activates a lot of back. If the pulleys are set to a low height, you're going to end up pulling most of that weight with your rear deltoid. You also want to have a very good muscle-mind connection and focus on pulling the weight with the middle part of your back, so the middle and lower traps, and try not to pull too much of the weight with your rear deltoids. You need a good muscle-mind connection to really focus on what you're working. Anyway, I'm going to show you how this exercise is performed. You want to grab the handles with opposite hands. You want to stand in the middle and then take 1 or 2 steps back. Keep your hands in front of you and then just pull the weight back and squeeze. Pull the weight back, squeeze. Squeeze. And that right there, guys, is my third exercise for an exercise that you want to be doing in your back workouts. So I'll just recap on everything that we did. Exercise number 1 was close grip lat pull downs. Reason being because it really targets and activates the lower lat and the entire lat as one. So it really helps build size to your lats, which give you that V-taper. Exercise number 2 was seated cable rows. Reason being because it's a great exercise for really building that back thickness. And exercise number 3 was, which we just did, cable reverse flies, because it is a great exercise for really working and activating those little muscles in your back, and that is what will give you that back definition and all that detail when you are at low body fat. But what you have to remember, guys, is to get that low body fat, for the definition to show, it all comes down to your diet. You must be in a calorie deficit in order to lose that body fat to get your back definition to show. If any of you out there watching this video need help with a personalized meal plan, with all protein, carbohydrates and fats calculated perfectly for you and your specific goals, I can help you. Just click the link in the description box down below right now for my 12-week transformation program. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Time for me to go eat. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed.